Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of my series where I make fun of Modern Warfare 3 by giving some pretty terrible ideas about it. You're probably not going to agree with any of them, but I find them hilarious, so let us begin. My first idea that I have for the game is, if you're a black person, then you say that you're a black person in the information. Since you said that, your perks change from, say, sleight of hand and scavenger to Kool-Aid and fried chicken. That's called appealing to minorities. That's smart. That's economics right there. Last time we talked about how if you're a registered Democrat or Republican, you say that. But let's appeal to even more people. Let's make sure that there are religions going on. So if you're a Jehovah's Witness, you constantly harass the people spawn and no one likes you. And if you're a Christian, then you harass the other team because they don't believe in the same thing that you do. If you're a Buddhist, hell, you don't even use a gun. You rip people's hearts out with your bare hands because you're Asian and you're a badass that way. Here's another idea. Speaking of Republicans and Democrats, if you're a Republican, you don't even go into prestige mode. After you prestige, you go into Sarah Palin mode. Your chopper gunner turns into a helicopter, and you're hanging off it from a ladder with a hunting rifle, and you blow those fuckers' heads off, because that's how they do it in Alaska. Fuck yeah. Here's another idea. If you're a woman, and you're constantly being harassed by men because they say that you don't belong to play this game, then your vagina comes to life, and you rape the other team's parents. Is that smart? Yes, that's hilarious. Hilariously fucked up. Speaking of women, you should be able to make them sandwiches. So if you lose, you have to make the other team a foot-long club made out of turkey. Why? Because that's you're good at. That's called appealing to women. That's economics right there. I'm just kind of spitballing right now, but here's another idea. If you are a ninja or ghost user, then you automatically are cloaked in a white sheet. But then again, if you're a black person, like I said before, you might think they're part of the KKK. And that's bad. But that's also smart. That's economic. Hardline. If you're a hardline, if you have hardline on, that literally gives you a hard line, if you know what I mean, and you play with a constant erection. But wait, everybody on Xbox already does that, because most of them are horny 30-year-olds masturbating to the TV. Speaking of masturbating to the TV, why don't we have two powerhouse companies, Pornhub and Infinity Ward, team up? So then while you're a new kill streak, it's called the Pornhub service. You unleash it on the other team and a picture pops up of a naked woman on their screen. Since they're all horny 30-year-olds, they are too busy watching this naked woman take her clothes off to notice you killing them. That's really smart. That's economics. That'll make money. I would buy that service. Speaking of a new kill streak, if you're gay and people are calling you a fag in the lobby, then you automatically have another kill streak released. It's called Rainbow Power, bitch. You unleash it at the beginning of the round, and it essentially makes this giant rainbow come out of your hands, like you're fucking Superman or something, and it automatically annihilates the other team. It's like a tactical nuke for gays. Why are they treated especially? Because gay people are awesome. Hell yeah. In addition, if you're Jewish, since we feel bad for all the Jews that got killed during the Holocaust, you automatically win, because you're just awesome that way. Here's another idea. When you're promoted, you automatically go to a service given to you by the President of the United States, and then you're promoted to whatever rank you are. However, if you're only a lowly person like a sergeant, you get shit on by the commanding officers, because no one likes sergeants. Or privates, for that matter. Care packages. Care packages, you should fuck people over with the care packages. Instead of, say, another kill streak, it gives you medical supplies and other useless objects in this game. Because for some reason, you could go for days and days without eating or drinking anything. And you could just go on and on if you haven't been killed by some fucker camping in the corner already. Why would people want that? Well, it would be hilarious. Here's an idea. There should be a map called a sex shop. And the sex shop is essentially exactly what the name implies. A sex shop. So then, once again, all the horny 30-year-olds can actually masturbate to something other than 11-year-olds on their mics. They actually masturbate to live naked women, because most often they are never going to see that before in their life. Now I'm just going to try and spitball here, but I think that, once again, for different team sides, for religions, if you're a Satan worshipper, you spawn out of the fires of hell, and then you sacrifice a goat to get your kill streaks. That's disturbing, but that's smart. That's economics. Not a best now. Here's an idea. If you teabag the other team, it takes a video of them and then puts it automatically on YouTube to show you humiliating the other team. Your nutsack will pretty much touch their face and they will automatically be humiliated. Speaking of humiliation, if you're bringing back wager matches, you actually go into a live casino and play blackjack against world-class players of blackjack. And if you lose, then that's too bad for you, because what the hell's wrong with you thinking you're going up against a blackjack player, you stupid bitch? Also, if you're a hater, then you go before a trial, kind of like the noobs in the first video. But that's all I have time for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you guys thought of these ideas, and if you weren't offended in this video, well then I haven't succeeded in my job yet. So yeah, see ya, bye.